Hey guys, it's Brittany from Coffee Planner Mom, and I am here for, this should be actually a pretty quick video. I am showing you my setup for my planners for 2018. So I've already gone ahead and gotten them all set up, and I'm just going to do a quick flip through of what they look like. Now you might be sitting here going, holy Brittany, what? 4 planners? No, I'm actually only using 2 planners. I've just divided each one in half. So each one is only 6 months long. For 2017, I had gotten the expander rings, and I realized for November and December, trying to plan on them and actually using them at the end of the year, it wasn't all that easy. And I didn't have to switch to the expander rings until about halfway through the year. So I am using the rings, or the discs, the discs that actually came with the planner itself. And I have 6 months here and 6 months here. So we'll just get started with this. So this one is my classic Boho Deep Tones Happy Planner. So I stayed with the silver discs to start, and if I don't like them, then I'll switch over to the gold discs. I have a set of each. So what I've done to make it nice and pretty, I used a sticker from Rose Colored Days, and I had it customized for my name. So this one is silver foil. I don't think it's not picking up on the camera, is it? So silver foil, just so that I didn't have to use my own handwriting, because I'm not the biggest fan of my handwriting. And I used the silver because I thought it matched the page best, and that's also why I stayed with the silver discs for right now, just because of this page alone. Once you flip the page, I had gotten a package of folders. So these are from MAMBI. They are sized for the classic. They came already pre-punched. So I just went ahead and punched them in my planner. I have some sheets of stickers that I use on a fairly regular basis, but I never really know when I'm using them, so I can't use them when I'm pre-planning and doing my plan with me videos. So I keep them here in the front of my planner so that when these things come up during the week, I have it ready to go. The other thing that I've gone ahead and done, I do this all the time. This sheet, it's the half sheet note papers, just because I had gotten the pack last year and I haven't gone through all of them, but Me and My Big Ideas has released some new note paper for 2018. Which is really exciting. I might end up transferring everything over to those, but what I've done is this page actually comes out every single month, and I move it to the start of each month as I go, so I know what dinners we make on a regular basis, so I know what to plan for as I'm doing my grocery shopping throughout the months. So this constantly keeps them moving with me month to month, and it always stays right here on the very front. But then, before each month, I have a few sheets of that note paper also, so that if anything comes up and I need to just jot it down, I have this. So I went ahead and I've done, it's like 2-3 pages of note paper in front of every month in both of the, both halves of my planner. So as you can see, this one only goes up to June, because the other one picks up with July. And I also have a second folder here in the back as well. And just to kind of show you, because they all came, the folders all came from the same pack, and it was a 6-pack, 5-pack. So I have this one too, and I love it. It says "Throw kindness around like confetti." And I have the note papers just to help keep me organized. And then I have my other folder in the back. So that is just one classic happy planner that's been divided up into 2 6-month planners, just to make it a little bit easier and also make it not quite so chunky. I know a lot of people are on like the chunky train right now for their planners, and I'm like the complete opposite right now. I like them nice and slim. So this right here is my on the go, it's my mini happy planner. It is the Beach Vibes Mini. This is going to be getting thrown into my purse. So I forgot to mention, the covers over here This is the one that came with the classic. This is just an extra seasonal planner cover that I had gotten from Stylish Planners that I have on here. Once it's time for me to actually use this, I don't know if I'm going to transfer this cover over to here or if I'm going to buy a non-seasonal secondary cover to put on here. I guess we'll just figure that out as we go. But I definitely am going to need to get another cover for the mini because right now it's just kind of sandwiched with folders. So really quick with this one, because I haven't done anything special except just take off the first 6 months and the covers, and then I put on my folders. So that's all that's going on. And then this is a folder that I had attempted to make, but I just couldn't quite get right. And then my lovely Secret Santa gave me actual good folders. So this is the first half of the Beach Vibes planner. So this is the one that's going to be getting carded with me. I had this elastic band around it because I figure if it's in my purse, it runs the risk of opening and then the pages getting damaged, and I don't want that to happen. So I used one of the bands to keep it shut. And then I did swap it out and I used the gold discs. These over here on the second half are the light blue, like the baby blue color that came on them. And I was really torn. It's like part of me was like, it's 2018, let me get out of my comfort zone. But then the other part of me is just like, no, the gold foil, it calls you. So I stayed with the gold foil just because it's funny, because I thought that this page would look better with a gold foil name instead of the silver foiled name. It's got the pineapples, it's got like the warmer colors because it's like the peach. So we have the gold discs. I had to swap them out, and what I did when I was swapping out the discs, I would pick the divider first and put that down. Then I take 2 weeks, put it in, take out 2 weeks, put it in, and then the next divider, and went like that. Although you can technically go from divider to divider. So you'd have the divider and all the month or the week, all of the weeks for that month and put it in. I just wanted to be overly cautious. So for here we have my name sticker, so I didn't have to use my handwriting. A folder, messy bun, and getting stuff done. A lot of times I like to keep receipts and business cards, loyalty cards, anything like that. And usually it just gets shoved into the pockets of my wallet, or worse, just shoved into the wallet and then closed. So I figured putting some folders in my mini would help to decrease the clutter in my wallet. And that's what I'm going to tell myself. So it's going to keep me nice and organized and keep my purse nice and neat, because if it wasn't going in my wallet, then it was like, there's just a graveyard of papers at the bottom of my purse. So I put the folders in the mini planner to try to keep my purse and my wallet organized. So we have pretty florals, messy bun, and getting stuff done. And I did this in the classic too, I put the first folder in between the 2018-2019 year at a glance pages because I don't really use these pages and I didn't want to take away from my pretty foiled sticker. You may be a sticker addict when, right? Now, I did not put in note paper. I honestly don't know if they make note paper for the mini happy planner. And I didn't really want to worry about cutting down any note paper. And maybe I will later, maybe I'll change my mind. But I at least want to give it a good look and see if there's note paper before I cut down any of the papers that you saw in my other planner. So what I have over here is one of the dashboards, and I have it set for, here we go, the first week. So I will move this divider every week as we go so that I can easily page right to whatever week we're on in my planner, and I can just go, because this is my on-the-go planner, so I need to just get to what I need and get the information quick and be done with it. So I'm going to be tracking all of my appointments in here so that if I need to go anywhere, I have it, the actual addresses, and it'll also be my running like Target list. Because let's face it, I do the majority of my shopping at Target. So I want to make sure that if there's anything that I need to buy, I keep track of it in here. So I have this divider so I can easily get to my list and my appointments for the current week. And then I have another divider, another dashboard back here. Oh, hold on, we have another folder. So this is the same folder that was in one of the one of the classics. I don't even know which classic was in. I think it's in the second half of my classic. So I have it back here too because it's pretty. And then this divider actually has a bunch of sticky notes on it. So these sticky notes are all from MAMBI, from this one. So I didn't use all of these sticky notes on here, although I could put some over here on the back side now that I'm thinking of it. So maybe I'll end up doing that. But I took just a few of each of the sticky notes that I chose. So I didn't take them all and I put them on here. And then this sticky note is actually from Naomi Love Designs. So I have, because I just think it's really pretty with the florals, and it has a little quote, act as if what you do makes a difference. It does. So I have that over here in case like I have something like really big that I need to write down a lot of information on. I have this, but then I also have a bigger post-it, bigger sticky note here, and then some little things in case whatever comes up is on the smaller side. So that is how I'm going to be keeping track of everything for 2018. And I'm really excited. I'm kind of curious what you guys are doing, what kinds of planners you are using. If you're also using Happy Planner, if you're using Erin Condren, a bullet journal, traveler's notebook, and if you're doing anything similar where you're keeping one to travel on the go with you and one at home, just let me know. I'm kind of curious what everybody's doing. But that is it for my planner setup. I know it looks like I've got a ton of planners, but like I said, it's only 2 planners just divided up so that it's not as big when I'm using them. So if you like this video, please make sure that you give me a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already so that you don't miss any of my other videos that I have coming up and seeing how I plan in these throughout the year. And be sure to follow me on Instagram. I'm at Coffee Planner Mom over there as well. And I will be talking to you guys later.